Hello, second grade. It is time for the Language Arts block for Thursday, April 2nd, and this is Spirit Week. Hopefully you've been having a lot of spirit at home, and today it is Thankful Thursday. I know that I have so much to be thankful for. I am thankful for our God who is good, who loves us. I am thankful that God is in control and knows that you're at home learning and that I'm here teaching in an empty classroom. And I am thankful that God knows our needs and we can come to Him in prayer and seek Him and seek His help. So I am so thankful for our God. I'm also thankful for you. I'm thankful that you are here ready to learn. So what I need you to do is to make sure you have your DOL and your letter W. DOL and letter W for this first part of Language Arts today. You need a pencil and an eraser as well. So press pause, go and get it. All right, you should be back, and we're taking a look at our Thursday DOL. This is our daily oral language, our grammar, and you should have it done already. If not, you want to press pause again, do your Thursday DOL so that you're thinking and using your noodle, right? And figuring it out, and then you're just going to check it with what I'm doing. So, press pause if you need to. Finish this. All right, let's get started taking a look at it. So, here we go. Number one, Steve said, I can't leave until Tuesday. Now remember, with our DOL, we are looking at capitalization, punctuation, grammar, spelling. So you've got a lot of different things in there that you need to consider. We worked a lot on capitalization yesterday, but take a look. Steve said, I can't leave until Tuesday. Is there something that needs to be capitalized in number one? If you said Tuesday, you're right. It's the name of a day of the week, and so Tuesday would be capitalized. Now, Steve is already capitalized. We don't have to do anything there. Steve said, I can't leave until Tuesday. We even have end punctuation, so there is one more mistake. Do you know what it is? If you said there's a spelling mistake, you're right. Said. We don't say said. We want to take that and we want to spell it correctly. S-A-I-D. S-A-I-D. So, this is a quote. Steve said, comma, please rewrite it if you haven't. Steve said, comma, I can't leave until Tuesday. Good. Now you should already have that written out. I'm just doing it so you can see it, but I copied the said correctly, spelled it correctly, and I put a capital T. All right, let's take a look at number two. Mr. Evans lives in New York City. Okay, you should have ding, ding, ding going off. There's a lot of capitalization mistakes. Do you see them? All right, some of you are wanting to tell me that New York City should be capitalized. You're right. New York City. Specific place. Proper noun. There's also a person's name. Last name and a title. Mr. Evans. Mr. should be capitalized and Evans should be capitalized. That's all our capitalization mistakes, but do you see the punctuation mistake? There's a punctuation that needs to go in there. What do you think? Yeah, there should be a period after Mr. right here. A period. All right, so you should have rewritten it already with a capital M, R, period, capital E-V-A-N-S. Mr. Evans lives in, and then a capital N for new, capital Y for York, and a capital C for city. Now, I'm hoping that you are writing this a lot more neatly than I am because, you know, with my projector, things always goes off. So, it gets a little bit trippy, right? So I'm really hoping you're working on writing neatly on your paper. All right, so that is it for today's DOL. Glad that you checked it. Slide it over to the side, and we're going to take a look at our next letter. So here we go. All right, moving into handwriting. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger for us. All right, now you should be able to have your paper in front of you and see what's up here on the board. We're working on the letter W, the letter W. The letter W, if you take a look, sort of has a combination of the capital U and the capital V. If you take a look, a U would be here. Up, candy cane, down, valley, up to the top, straight down into a connector. But in this case, we're continuing around with another vase part, another valley, and up with another flute. Remember, our V was fluted, okay, but our U, so that would have been our U, our V would have not had this middle part. So it's sort of a combination of the capital U and the capital V. And as we do it, we do start slightly below the top line. We come up and around with a candy cane letter. So we come up, candy cane stroke, down, touch the bottom, making a valley, up straight to the top, retrace, and then come off. But instead of doing a connector, we're going back up for another valley and a flute. So these two parts would have been the V. So there we go for our W. Now mine has a big mistake in it. That's too much space right there. Shouldn't have that space in between. So here we go again. We want to have that candy cane, down, touch, go back up, retrace down, come across, looks like a connector, but then you go back up and flute it. And that one is much better than that one. So you want to try and make sure that yours look more like this. Now as far as the V having the flute at the top, we don't connect the capital letter V to the rest of the word. So you should have an idea of what we're going to do with a W. You're right. We're not going to connect it to the rest of the word. Good. Now our little W, we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and a connector. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and a connector. So that is your capital W and your little w. Let's see. Well, we use the word we a lot, and we also use the word went a lot. So let's do this. W. Now you're not going to do this here at home. You could do this on the back. So here's our W, capital W, right? And our E, right? You know your W and E, we, okay? And then connect into the E, up, down, connector. Oh, still need to go back and do something. Cross that T. We went. Now on the back of your paper, oh, you can't do a backside. At the bottom of your paper, there should be a little bit of room. Yep, there's an extra line down at the bottom. You could do we went, and you could try we went home, or we went shopping. Just try a 3-word sentence. We went where? I'm going to put we went home, because we know how to do all of those letters very well. And you can try it down below at the bottom. And then with our period, we have a full sentence. We went home. And there's our 3-word sentence. So, capital W, little w connects, capital W does not. Hope that helps with today's cursive. Please take the time to finish this page well, and then you can turn back on your Google Classroom and look at Language Part 2.